This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Forced to his right. He's going to run it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
It's first down, and they'll run. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That's Jarvarius Ward, able to make the play.
A 40-yard pickup.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's the Hooper. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Gain of 31 yards. And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Hooper, the tight end, is in motion. Flush to his right. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. 3rd down coming up. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On 4th down, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On play action, it's Stafford. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass.
Leads to second and 10.
And it'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 14.
They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Raven first down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Working the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one.
Second and 10.
And that will lead to a second down. Throwing again is Stafford. That's caught by Greg Olsen. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Baltimore.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Play action now for Stafford. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. A pass. Caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. Play action, Stafford. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Ravens.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Travel start on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Second and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll get this to Hooper, left side. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 15. And the Bengals going to have a first down. To throw is Nix. Downfield, that's Constant. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time.
Bombers.
Throwing. Nix. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll bring up second down. Here's Nix to throw. Forced out wide. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
It is 3rd and long. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
That's another Cincinnati Bengals.
Boyd. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the
On 2nd down, it's Nix. 4th out to his right. Good blocking, and he's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll fake the handoff. Now Stafford. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. 180.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Back to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Baltimore. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Stafford's pass intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 40. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards. A run on 1st and goal. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Back to throw is Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Play action now. It's Nix. To the goal line and in. Austin Hooper. Touchdown, Bengals. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end caught wide open, and in this case, results in the touchdown.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. A short one taken at the 10.
The Ravens take over first down 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. On play action, it's Stafford. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down, Ravens.
A first down throw for Stafford. To the middle of the field, he's got Johnston. And he will get into the end zone. Quentin Johnston, touchdown Baltimore. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Shout out to everybody pulling up. What's good? What's good?
Now a run on first down. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down. Nix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Got his man at the 6. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. They go play action with Stafford. It is brought in the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Ravens. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points. So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground with Lloyd. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Exiting the pocket right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
That's good for us.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
Bombers.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Open man, the tight end, Hooper. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This is 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd down. They'll run here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They'll drop to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
And it's a big-time sack by the defense, but, Mike, you just can't take these sacks if you're the quarterback. End-of-game situations. You're trying to make something happen and come from behind. You have to understand throwaways. I don't care if you have to put the ball in harm's way. You have to take a little bit more chances here. These negative sacks, they cost time, they cost yardage, and they really make this even a more difficult hole to climb out of.
And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Open man, that's the veteran Cooks. Some tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Raven first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defenses. Feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the W.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, Can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And he's out of bounds with the first down. The fake spike worked. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. To throw is Bennett. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in! Touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play action, Stafford. A pass, caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play there for Baltimore. 31 yards. Now a first down throw for Stafford. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Baltimore. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, 22! Ready!
Off play action. It's Stafford. Cook's able to pull that one in. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Bennett to throw. Scrambling to his left. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
They'll look to set up the screen here. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. And they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up. Throwing, Bennett. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be caught. Crazy. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. Give on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Warren Sapp getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. Throwing is Bennett, and that is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Here's Bennett. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. That's the safety, Grant Delpit. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
And he's in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
To the air, it's Bennett. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Now Bennett. And a nice run and close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end. 3rd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he's in! Touchdown, Eagles! 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now the point after drop from Myers. The kick is good. And the Eagles will up it to a 2-point lead.
Ravens 12. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A first down throw for Stafford. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Marquise Bell on the coverage.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Patterson now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They go play action with Stafford. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and the first down. Play action now for Stafford. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Play fake. Now Stafford to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. Has some room inside the 30. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 17-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He steers clear. First tackle working his way forward for a gain of about 4.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Eagles 21, Ravens 12.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On play action, it's Stafford. This pass right side, taken in by Cook. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Leonard Williams getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. On the play fake, here's Stafford. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Oh, and they had a shot there, Mike. He just overthrows his man, and this just comes down to just continuing to get on the same page. This is a feel throw, a feel route. Just puts a little too much air on it, and he just can't quite run it down.
Open man, it's the tight end. It's Greg Olsen. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space. And
for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Working across the field. This one's a Higgins. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Raven first down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he surges folk for a gain of about 5.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the 14-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. To throw is Bennett. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And the Ravens are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone.
And he'll take it on in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion. They'll drop the throw, and he gets into the end zone, so a huge part of the comeback right there. They get the 2-point conversion. It's now a 1-score game here in the 4th.
Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout to talk things over before third down. His way to the 32. That's enough for a first down.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need to have it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on third down.
To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and the first down. From the gun, here's a handoff. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Brings up second down.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Here's a run going left, and he is crushed in the backfield. backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Bennett to throw. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Eagles. It was a closely fought affair.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, and Charles kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. Oh, good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Bennett on a bootleg. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
One's in the chat if you can hear me.
Off the play fake, it's Bennett. And he is caught by Lane. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
All right, bet.
They'll run for the first time here.
Get it.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Shout out to everybody pulling up. Let's get them likes up. Let's get them likes up. Someone hit that like button for me.
Bennett now to throw.
Oh, he got me. Oh, okay. Good job. Good shit. Good shit.
I know we can't do a mind meld and really know exactly what he was thinking, but I didn't see.
All right, let me tighten up.
Possibly, he did that on purpose and just overthrown.
Yeah, coverage was good, so maybe indeed that was another way to throw it away, if you will. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Bennett now. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This will be fielded at the 17. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Ravens will take over. Looking to put a drive together. Off of play action. Here's Stafford.
Oh.
Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Stafford.
Come on, man. Hold on to the goddamn ball, bro. What the flip?
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make
Ooh, let's get it.
throughout this game.
Let's get it. Come on.
Stafford.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I tell you what, 3rd and 10, you look over, and you've got the punt team getting loose on the sideline, so that puts added importance on this play. You certainly don't want to see them on the field, and after a couple of incompletions, 3rd time's the charm as they get the hook up here and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, we missed that. Okay.
A little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Boy, trying to play some defense. Okay, let me find out.
Take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, 1st down.
Here's Stafford. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Play action. Stafford.
Oh, he got me. He got me. He got me.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there.
Oh, missed it.
Oh, it's a wobbler
Damn.
here. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt.
Shout out to everybody on this Thursday night. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Drop it in the chat. What y'all got going? Shout out to everybody pulling up to the #1 Ultimate Team screen.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out.
Get it. Get it.
This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Bennett will look to throw. It's complete to
Good check down. Good check down play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Come on, defense.
Bennett fakes a handoff, now to throw.
Come on, defense.
Short pass here taken in by
God
Porter.
damn.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after one.
No score. No score. Let's get it. Let's get it. Y'all hit that like button. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. I know y'all see me grinding.
Bennett now off play action.
Get the likes up. Don't cost you nothing to hit that button.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Bennett. It's caught left side by Cooks. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Bennett. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal. Brown into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, I know the defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the Double Trouble community. Double up, double up. Let's get it.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They're going to run this with a tight end.
Let's get it.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. 3rd and goal, it's Bennett.
Let's go. Let's go.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's 2nd down.
Well,
You see me, Meg?
But even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Come on, bucket and throw the ball, man.
That's a safety.
Fucking pump faking and shit, bro. Fuck, buddy.
But this time, their defense made the play. Instant pressure off the snap, and they weren't going to let him find a way to escape.
Now the free kick comes after the safety
Ooh,
from the 20 as
come on now.
try and get some hang
Come on now.
here.
Nah.
That penalty
Come on now.
accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Come on now.
Bennett looking to throw.
Son of a.
Now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Looking to
38 seconds left. I was going screen.
left side complete.
Watch the screen.
First down screen pass, good for 5.
Yeah, Meg, I had chicken, baked chicken, and pasta, and salad.
Gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Back to throw, Bennett.
Come here.
Lamb with a grab. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This offense.
What you have? What you put together? Miss Cook over there.
In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hitting this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quick.
Come on, defense. He got it. God damn it, he got it. Hello.
As the first half is winding
Shout out to everybody pulling up.
and the 49ers
What's good? What's good?
Before halftime.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Barno.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
God damn it. What is it, Thanksgiving over there?
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This offense finding its legs now.
Shit, Meg over here cooking like it's Thanksgiving. Chat, we going to Meg house. Chat, everybody pack up. Meg house, meet me there. Hello.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Yeah, Meg, get ready. Me and the chat, we on our way.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins.
Damn, man. Sorry. We're going to shake back. Players fuck up too. You got to fail, man.
First half in the books. You're watching the
Chat, I know y'all want some smothered turkey wings, rice, cabbage, candy yams, corn casserole. No, but maybe you can keep that corn casserole, though. Hello. And peach cobbler. I fucks with all that other stuff beside that corn casserole. You could probably keep that. Even though it might be delicious.
The Ravens set to receive.
I don't like corn.
Trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. I got to shake back.
Offense at the line, set
I got to shake back.
And right out of the gate, they face what you think.
Nah, I don't like corn. Hello, you keep that. Don't even waste your money.
It's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start cutting back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and
Come on, man, we got to score. We got to score. We got to show this nigga, like, nigga, you ain't stopping nothing, buddy.
For a big gainer and a first down.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A shotgun snap for Stanford.
Ooh, got him. Let's go.
Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
At the 48-yard line.
Now a play fake and it's Stanford. Crossing route complete. Catch made by Cooks. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Well, look what we have here. A sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Touchdown, incomplete. Good coverage there.
Good coverage there. Good coverage there.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down.
You got to score.
And this time, contact and another
got to score, buddy.
Pass. And that is incomplete.
Oh, unbelievable. That was unbelievable.
And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight
incompletions. Have them looking at third and 10. That? Shit.
Stafford down to throw. And they've got it.
Oh, there we go. Wow, I must have had a good day. Let me hear this. Talk to me. I'll talk about it.
Right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up first and goal.
Again,
there you go. There you go. There you go.
Brandon Cooks from 8 yards out. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. So it took him a little
yeah,
while.
Meg, say any day is a good day above ground.
In this third quarter.
And more often than not, Brandon, when that happens, you find yourself down 21, 28 points and not really with a lot of hope.
Damn, I missed.
That touchdown,
okay.
they're right back in this game.
The extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. After the touchdown, Bass to kick.
You see, when you stand still, they try to put dirt on you and say you're dead. So you got to keep it moving. So any day above ground is a good day. I made roll call this morning.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even
Come on,
though they have
get
the
him.
lead, it feels like a back
Defense.
game
Ooh.
where to try to get momentum back.
Please.
Maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Defense. Run. Got it.
He stopped immediately there. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Bennett.
Come on, defense. Defense.
His throw here is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Bennett now to throw. And he goes down.
Who's big ass bone? What big ass bone? And nah, anybody never told me that though.
You knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, that shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield and coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket. I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense has done the job.
Oh, you talk about S-Bone from 40s.
They've got it first.
That's what you talk about, S-Bone from 40s.
Pressure gets to him and brings him down.
I know who you're talking about.
In for the sack, Deion Jones.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Two things you can do in that situation. Run it and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden.
Yeah, that wasn't a dog. That was Gangsta Pooh. That was a Pooh Bear. With the brim hat on, with the blunt in his mouth, with the Tommy gun. Yeah, I know exactly what shirt you was talking about. Yeah, that's when I had long hair too, though.
Offense ready to start their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Yeah, I know exactly what shirt you're talking about.
Man open left side as well. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
That shirt hard, though. That shirt was hard.
And Bennett will look to throw.
Yeah.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Fourth down. Here's Bennett. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And
Thank you.
down, but he does have first down yardage. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point
Come on, defense.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running right.
Come on, defense.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly.
Come on, man. Pick your play. It didn't take you that long to grow your hair.
We're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Come on, defense. Oh yeah, you know I'm engine. You know I got that engine. Got that engine in me. You know.
Get this down only to about the 46. And now the question everyone's wondering: look at the clock, late 4th quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw out to the perimeter. Maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him.
You know. Let's get it.
Well, the other day they told us when we got
Tap in. Y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Look at these likes up, man. Can I at least get the 7, 8 likes up in here? Get the likes up for me.
And they liked some matchups that they had. Thought they could exploit them. Unable to do so on that play.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead.
He trying to do his big one. He trying to do his big one right now. He trying to do his big one right now. Well, that ain't gonna work, buddy. Trying to do his big one right now.
The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this game has obviously been all
Let's go.
on both sides of the football.
I'm out.
Offense is going to break through.
I'm out.
See if they can do it on this drive. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Yeah, y'all come on, hit that subscribe button, man. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get there.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Come on.
Now Stafford.
Come on.
It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he's going to get this.
I can go lay down.
30. This is 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, It may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him.
Oh, shit, I got to at least get in field goal range. Come on now.
And scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same
Come on now. Nah. There you go.
But not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now first and goal. Stafford. And he's across for the touchdown.
And that's how you do it. That's work. Hit that like button. That's work.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also
Let's
didn't leave
work.
the opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. They'll come up first and 10 here. Now Bennett. Finding Kelsey. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. Here's first down. Bennett. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. Nobody's going to think it's suddenly going to open up now.
Last play.
They took their shot, but this,
Last
like
play.
many others, falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Let's go.
Incomplete.
Let's
no
get it.
miracles here on the final play. And this ball
That's how you pull a comeback, chat.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that.
What's the record now? Record is 3-1. 3-1, chat. You feel me? So we got 2 games to go before we see the playoffs. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody pulling up. Hit that like button. We on one tonight. Let's get it.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Samuel on the dive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They've got first down from the 31. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Harrison Smith in on the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Escapes out to the left. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Getting out to his left. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Throw caught by his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. On 1st down, now run. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
A gain of a yard.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Right out left. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for this. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on
Man, who you think you playing with? Trying some
4th down runs. It's
shit like
all
that.
about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Johnson, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They fake the handoff, now Stafford. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And the Raiders are finally stopped on the return. But they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Raiders take over first and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Baker now off the play fake.
Second and 9.
Flush out to his left. Now he takes it. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the
Yeah, you won't do that shit again. You got me twisted. Who that nigga think he playing with?
To kick this one away.
This nigga right here is gonna do some bullshit like that. Nigga let him get away with it. What the hell? Nigga need the right Madden. Watch out, nigga. Move, nigga. Ooh. Ooh. Sneaks to get around him and out of strike on this. That nigga did some bullshit like that.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Connects on the crosser. Can't get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Throwing off the play fake here. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Raiders get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
Second and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. Andrews has it, working downfield. Give him 32 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kids, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives that one backward on a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They give it to him again. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Xavier McKinney on the tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on fourth. Back to the well again. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it first and goal.
Like sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Yeah, he worked for that one, though, right there, man. I can't imagine. He didn't pull no bullshit. He worked for that one.
He's got the squibber. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He's back to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Trying to force one through there. So it'll be second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
He finds Johnson. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jack
Fox now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare.
Oh yeah, see that's that bull. Well, Hell no. That shit.
Okay, these NFL
That
games, they go
shit.
really fast. Those 10 to 12 minutes fly by.
Wow.
Lots of things are said, but I don't know if in either locker room it was said, hey, let's have a game-changing, defining play. Let's stick this guy, return a fumble for 6. I don't think that was in anybody's conversation.
22. Ravens, nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
Bro got this shit, Jack. Damn. Damn. You got that. GG's, my boy. Damn. First person that made me quit today. Damn. It's cool.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
When you're on the road, the last...
Come on, buddy. Damn.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks and the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old-school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup.
Let's go.
I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
Well, we made it to the playoffs, chat. We made it to the playoffs. Y'all lock in. Ravens in the chat. Ravens in the chat.
Everyone looks settled in for some football here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner, Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Ready.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's Young on 1st and 10. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque.
Warren Sapp, baby.
And it wasn't a linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
Trying again following the sack. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. He's still going at the 30. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of a yard.
Shotgun snap, now Young. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
And goal.
Two yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Young. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now Brown on to send it away. Cordero Patterson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Stafford now against the blitz. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Fits it through the middle. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Stafford now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Sitting close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as
we know
the game
Palm
goes
Beach.
on and as
Let's
they
go.
into a contest, but man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in a rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
pass set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Worthy now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Young on the play action. Vacates quickly left side. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Young working from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Young throwing here. It's a screen play to Warren. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 16 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Young. Let's a heater go deep, middle of the field. Brought in inside the 20. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down at the 10-yard
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the 49ers, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2. Here's the option give to Warren. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. Brown's kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Patterson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. first carry for the versatile vet, Cordero Patterson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Hits him on the in route. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Going from the pistol, Stafford. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They pick the handoff now, Stafford. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
260.
Now Stafford again. Completed over the middle. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down from the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high?
And he missed it, so a point left unclaimed, and this stays a field goal game.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. On the return, it's Jalen Warren. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Black shot.
It's Young to throw here on first. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Brown on to send it away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
On second down, Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Play action now, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Looking to throw. And there's a man there.
Boy, stop playing.
Game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively in a tightly contested game like this.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the 49ers get the football back after returning this to the 15-yard line.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Out of the gun, Young. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Ravens will take over along the midfield stripe after a terrific return on top of that interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Sir Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So we're through 3 here. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the set. Connects on the crosser. It's inside the 10. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Ready.
To throw, Stafford. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And that's how you do that.
Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Yeah.
Well, he definitely wanted to get that one out quick.
Ernesto, huh? Playing Ernesto. Okay.
All set for kickoff here at Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Like any edge that you could create, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Baker now from the gun. This finds Franklin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Baker now off the play fake. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Trying on 4th down. Here's Mayfield. He connects downfield. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
The play fake. Here's Mayfield. He gets this one to Nakua. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the the 27.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Toss play to Barkley. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Well, you've got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you've got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Little knocks it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready, stop.
They take the handoff now. Stafford. In the heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked out by Andrew Booth. And the Packers take over after returning it inside the red zone. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Motioning one of the tight ends. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the gun, Mayfield. He brings it in. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Packers with a chance to add to their lead. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Now, I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Stafford to throw again on second. That throw comes up short. Needed a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Stafford again. And the Packers are there. He's hauled down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Another try following the zag. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Extra point up and good for Betts. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 9. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Puts some power on a deep one left. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Going from the pistol, Stafford. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
He's trying to go deep again. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Patterson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Stafford now on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now he'll throw off the play fake. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked out by Frankie Louvu.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. They'll cobble together a yard there. The tackle there by Daniil Hunter.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Mayfield now from the gun. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. The drive picks up here, first and 10. They go to Barkley again. And the power play up the gun will result in 2 yards.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Barkley. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
They send a man in motion. Looking to throw. They did it. He made the interception. Picked off by Will Johnson. The 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he brings this one back. It's a Baltimore pick 6.
Slide.
That play,
Yeah.
not just see the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
14. Packers 10.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. And what a return. He finds a way through and to that end zone. That's going to give him the lead late. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers push their lead to 3. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Patterson now to return it. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Setting up to pass. He's got it near the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Back to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
17.
Bass now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Trying to push it deep downfield. He connects on the deep shot. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Ravens 21. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Patterson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Throwing now, Stafford. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it's going to be second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throwing now. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Now Stafford again. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers make one.
Jeez, my boy. Bam.
And that finishes the win. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Ewart, I'm Kate Scott. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
Shout out to everybody that pulled up and did drop big ones, man. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button if you ain't hit that like button for me. We're going to call it a wrap for the night. I'll be back on tomorrow. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification so you stay notified when I jump on. But tap in with y'all, boy. I'm out.